Now, before you ask me anything, I already know what you're gonna say. And it's hilarious because you ask the same thing like all the time. Oh yeah, I keep a record of the same spiel we go through each time, which causes me the proverbial headache I get afterwards.
Okay. What questions are you going to get asked by me?
Oh, what are the questions? Let's see. How was your day? Did you do anything exciting? Did you eat? Do you want to eat X, Y, or Z? How's the family? What have you been up to nowadays? Have you been any place interesting? Have you recorded any new music? Oh, and how's your dad and your brother? And my answers are always the same. I'm doing great. For excitement, I generally get out of bed. I eat food. I do not want to eat X, Y, or Z. My family's doing the same. I'm up to recording music and writing scripts, which is what I always do. I just got back in town, and I'll be leaving out of town as soon as I get out of this chair. And my dad is resting as he has been since his death 6 years ago. And my brother is in his skin doing his own thing.
Okay, Dora the Explorer. You know you're all over the place, right?
Yeah, whatever.
So, what are you in for today?
You need to fix this. Whatever. Just.
Do you want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
Hardy har.
Hardy har yourself. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go over to the sink and wash out all this clutter and confusion in here.
If you don't leave me alone today.
Okay, only kidding. Jeez. What got you so touchy today? So sensitive.
I don't know. Like just the other day when they had that meeting and Ellen was called in. People were allowed to express their views and opinions about Ellen, and none of it was good. I sat there in disbelief as this was actually happening.
Jeez.
It was amazing that at one point, Ellen had all of these people supporting her and adoring her and wanting her stage at the moment, and then in the next breath, they render her completely
Worthless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it happen all the time. 1 minute they're for you, and the next minute, well, who's looking to the next minute?
But to see the venom and hatred that exhibited itself that evening, I mean, it was almost witchy with curses and hexes and spells. It kind of reminded me of a witch hunt.
Are you serious? And you been to one of those?
No. But it had to be something similar. I mean, it just got so dark in the room that evening. I don't know.
What do you mean by dark?
Well, I mean dark, like hopeless. I mean, like there was no hope in the room. It was like for the first time I realized that everyone hated Ellen. Well, at least the boisterous ones. I looked in the room and no one stood up for her. At least not openly.
Do people pay for this?
No, you idiot.
Nadia, I mean, who gives a flip? To spend all that time expressing their disdain for any human being, that is, unless
what?
Unless there was just cause for this called bantering you're talking about. What actually happened? I mean, what did Ellen actually do? Wait. First, tell me about how many people were in attendance at this human bashing ceremony?
About 200 people.
200 people?
Yes.
Okay.
The room wasn't that big. Standing room only.
Oh, no wonder it was dark.
Seriously?
I know what you meant when you said dark. It wasn't just night. The actual mood was dark.
Bingo.
So, there were 200 people that showed up to a non-ticketed event on a Sunday night just to...
Well, I'm convinced that not everyone wanted to participate in the bashing. Some just came to see what was going to happen.
So, there were 200 people that showed up to a non-ticketed event on a Sunday night just to bash someone. How did the word get around? I mean, what sort of advertising gets 190 people, or are you convinced that these 190 plus were invited to the event?
I'm convinced that they were all invited to the event. It's like everyone in the same network was in the same community. So if you were not a member or participant in the network or community, then you weren't expected to be there.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, what?
Whatever Ellen did, or whoever Ellen was, had an impact on this community.
Well, yes.
Precisely my point.
Which is?
Ellen made an impact.
Is that it?
In simplest terms, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, can you make the terms not so simple so that I can know just what on earth you mean?
Of course. Ellen made an impact. I could tell because she made an impact on you, or else you wouldn't be even talking about this. And maybe an impact on even me.
You? Please. You don't even know Ellen. Why on earth? No, how on earth has she made an impact on you?
Well, first, tell me, were there any men in the audience?
Yeah.
Precisely my point.
Okay, now I'm confused.
Yes, Nadia, you're confused. Confounded, and you know what else?
No. What else?
You've disassociated yourself from this group. You just cut them off, and you actually feel at peace about your decision to do so. Am I right?
Well, actually, yeah. But how did you come up to that conclusion?
Well, the obvious answer here is you were, but then, you were not. You see, I get it. Ellen sounds like this chick who stood her ground and stood for what she believed. Men tend to appreciate women that say what they mean and express what they want or need.
True.
You also admired her, did you?
Yes, I did.
I figured. And for your admiration, you got a one-way ticket to a character assassination ceremony.
Well, if that's the case, then why was the event allowed to go on? I mean, why couldn't Ellen be admired for the strong woman she was? This is so frustrating. I mean, I know that she wasn't the best communicator, but she made up for it by building relationships.
She meant what she said. I wonder what she could have said that got everybody so ticked off. Most politicians don't mean what they say, and they get reelected. Oops.
All I know is that Ellen spent so much time standing up for people and standing with people through their difficulties. And just this one time, Ellen decided to make a stand for herself.
Standing for herself. Well, I'm sure that was a selfish thing for her to do in that community. After all, Ellen was the community's sacrifice. But when the sacrifice gets up from the altar...
Oh, wait a minute. Now, I know I mentioned witch hunt before, but we're really not sacrificial in that way.
Or are you?
What are you implying?
Nadia, mark my words. Something was sacrificed. Someone was playing God the entire time.
Come again?
Yes, and it is possible that the person who played or acted like a deity was worshipped. Fires went ablaze, and the community knew that someone had a special impact on it. The community knew, without really knowing, that Ellen was a major influential player in the game. So they paid homage to their new demigod. Anyway, poor Ellen. Or maybe not so poor Ellen.
Wow. This is a boatload of...
Let me complete this beautiful argument before you finalize your views.
Okay, well, just hurry up and finish before you leave this color in too long and my hair turns green and white like the Nigerian flag.
You all not to be rushing perfection. Now, just tell me, where is Ellen today?
I don't know, she's everywhere nowadays. She's hardly ever in town. Think he is? I mean, he's a hairdresser, not a head fixer, psychoanalyzing me. Go back and see, how you were 20 years ago. How was he 20 years ago? How was anybody 20 years ago? And then about Ellen, he doesn't even know Ellen. Ellen is a part of the communal group. Ellen influenced you.
She became the heroine of the community, and she remained that way until...
Until what, Himosabi? Ellen even influenced me. How does somebody influence you that you don't even know?
Nadia, are you attempting to mock my gifts?
Your gift in what?
My gifts in understandability.
I came to get my hair done, okay? Not my mind done. Hello? Yes. This is Nadia. Oh, you did? You would? Oh, absolutely. I will be there. Oh, God. I look so forward to this. Definitely the bright spot in my day. Okay. You as well.